Hello guys, one more time, and welcome to another Wolcen journey to the story mode. We're just going to finish Act 2. Just gonna play it right now. So as you can see, I'm a little bit level higher as usual when I'm finishing, but then like I'm not playing the story mode. That's the time for me to figure it out some, you know, nice spots for grinding gear, to getting the better gear, so then I can do some nice guides for you guys. And also for me, because it's not like I'm just doing this for, you know, for you guys. I'm also doing this for myself, because I'm really excited about the game. As you can see, I'm already like just missing just two pieces to be like almost gear properly. And there is the achievement to wear every legendary item, so we can unlock the achievement when we're wearing every piece of our gear will be legendary. So I will obviously unlock that later on. And then yeah, this is my gear. If you wanna take a look, you can pause, but I guess story mode, it's not that really important, the gear right now, because just simply we are not hitting, I mean, we are not max out, so when we will be on level 90, then I probably will do those kinds of videos like with the E-level items, level 90, I guess that will be the max cap, but I don't know that for sure, because they might do some other stuff, like maybe 89 will be the maximum level of the item, but then level character is a 90 or something along those lines. Okay, so we're just gonna carry on. This episode it won't be like super long, just simply because on the last episode I've done it so many areas already, so right now we just need to go to the core Danon's outskirts, and then we have like one waypoint, second, third, fourth, and the fifth, and I reckon somewhere here would be like the boss fight, so I will include that fight here. I think that fight will be kind of easy because I'm overgeared, but we will see, maybe not, maybe they won't be that easy, but usually the people with this level actually, I think, like close to finish the Act 3 or level 50. What I want to include before I started, so the end boss fight of the Act 2, I will clip that separately, so that will be another video, but the most important, what I'm going to do after finishing Act 2, I will check the rest of the spots, the waypoints, which is those areas which where they are not discovered yet, to show you guys like the best possible farming routes or farming places for the level 30, because you have to keep that in mind. I'm a little bit, you know, overpowered, a little bit overgeared, but like I said, I try to figure it out everything in like slow tempo. I'm taking my time, I'm not rushing with anything. At the end of the day, I just want to enjoy as much as possible from the game. I'm not like the kind of the person like I will speedrun this and then after 2 hours of gameplay I will do the overview of the gameplay. It's like bollocks. That's not make fucking sense in the first place. I will do probably the overview of the game, but after at least 500 hours of gameplay, or maybe even 1000. Like I'm just taking my time. Okie doke. So we're just gonna carry on. Act 2, like I said, I think there will be like a 2 hours gameplay right now, or I mean I have no idea, to be honest, but just simply, you know, judging this by like it's just the last area, like last couple of places to discover, and also everything we probably have like for, I don't know, one hit, but still.
Each of you has always been stubborn in your own way. Stubborn to have it your way. Stubborn to never give up. Stubborn to live.
Why are you helping the Covenant of the Blind? Why them?
You have much to answer for.
I like that chick. I mean,
have
like
warned
features.
you time and time again. I have warned you to go your own way. Not once did you listen to me.
I mean, I wish the designers will do
now
like,
you're
can
forcing
design
my
it
hand
like
yet again.
hot
For
badass
how long
girl
have you been
with
manipulating
swords.
the purifiers?
You overestimate me, child. I am but a thrall. Ahriman deceived me. I paid for that mistake by losing most of my free will, keeping just enough of it to masquerade as a Grand Inquisitor, and for a few, as a father. In truth, I have been preparing the coming of Ahriman for a time that feels like an eternity to me.
You manipulated the Senate so that the Purifiers would crush the Brotherhood of Dawn's resistance against Ahriman. Your will was not your own. I get it. But why did you not tell us?
I am but a slave. Letting you know would have only put you in harm's way.
We can still free you from Ahriman. There's got to be a way.
I'm bound to him with a pact. Something that cannot be undone. You should run. Now. He won't accept further interference in his plans. There is no fate more cruel than taking the life of your own children.
Resist his call, Father!
It's pointless. I'm sorry, children.
Fight back!
Okay.
You can resist!
I will make it painless, daughter.
Valeria!
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I just want to make
Nothing
my character
but a
similar,
slave.
like to looks like Valeria, but I don't know we can do that.
Nothing but a slave!
We'll try to make our character looks more like sexy badass in the another episode before I started, because right now I just don't want to waste my time doing that.
Games, daughter. Thralls deserve no
Okay, so what we have to do
family.
here, destroy all foes. Oh, okay, so that's like no-brainer, I guess. Yeah, I think I can go and do the coffee with that gear and came back and they can do like, well, oh, right, they can kill us. Okay, just testing. Yeah, I'm not really like using skills or anything. I was testing because this is just the meta character. I was really testing like a one-hand weapon and shield, and I was testing like 2 daggers. And I think every way is like really, you know, good. And I can't really decide. I'm just using 2-hand weapon just simply because it's like really powerful. But then when you're using like 2 hands, like 2 one-hand weapons, you're like really fast. And that fast means
It's
like
not possible.
you're just applying like really crazy DPS output as well. But overall it's like similar anyway, so I don't know. And then with the shield, I guess if you're struggling a bit with some boss fights, I guess, because probably the bosses here later on, they will have like some crazy amount of life, so I reckon in my case I am already like
I
overgeared.
can't! He's too powerful!
The children of Hemlock die this day.
Not really.
Please, Father, kill me. I shall be reborn as part of the League.
You shall not defile her corpse or memory.
Do your bidding, Pact Maker, before your master makes you.
I won't!
Okay.
I won't.
Resisting will only bring you suffering. We can already feel his fury crushing your mind. You can't change the outcome.
I won't.
Admirable creature. There's still corners of resistance after all these years of servitude. Yet, if he does not cease your existence, the owl of Ashtaroth shall.
Okay. Well, Diablo, I mean.
What is that?
Zael Bizul.
Bazoo. Yeah, well, Diablo 4, okay. So we got some boss fight apparently.
Wishes to collect your organic mass. I invite you to cooperate.
Oh, shut your bloody mouth, Lambach!
LAMBACH.
Later, maybe. Focus on the big...
I think, like I said, it's so powerful.
You will rend your flesh before the real harvest.
Just gonna do like that. Right click.
Can't manage that.
And shout for greater attack speed. Faster. Great attack speed. And then just some kind of shield. A little bit of auto attack and
Can't manage that.
okie doke.
Let's hurry.
I think it's
We
like
have
the
to run
first
after
phase.
Hemlock.
That's not what we came here for. The Hellion first.
I don't care. We have to either save or kill him. There's no other way.
We will in time, I promise.
Okay.
He almost killed you once. You're not going anywhere near him in that state, and you know it. Val, can you fight?
The human female is highly likely to die without our intervention if she further pushes her body to its limits.
She's talking like a Terminator,
Shut up.
like
Can you
counting
walk?
the odds.
I think so.
All
The
right,
human
I
female
will take you
is
back to
highly to
Guinness.
die.
Come.
Wait. We didn't come all the way here to leave empty-handed. We're at Cordenon's Gate. Get the bloody artifact.
She is correct. If it is the Hellion you are after, then we happen to know its exact location, deep into the heart of our domain. Please honor us and accept our invitation. We shall end your life close to we.
I'm not leaving her behind.
If she is the reason for you not to accept our invitation, then we shall see her home, unharmed, unchanged, weak and ever dying. Would that please you?
No deal. She's not entering alone on the off chance that you might have what we want.
Fine, LAMBACH. Show me to the Hellion, but don't harm her.
What? You're not truly considering it.
It might be many things, but clearly it's not a liar.
2 stairs for 2 fates. The wounded female goes home unharmed, while you enter our domain to cease existing. It will be an honor. Yes. Today is a good day
Today.
for all of us.
Get your ass back safely, all right? Thank you for
Okay.
shielding me against Hemlock.
You're
sorry,
being
I need to choose
foolish.
something.
Feels strange not to be the fool for once.
Doesn't really matter, I'm like really legendary person. Like if it's not a legendary or unique, I don't really wanna wear it. Okay, where is the entrance? I have to go up there, right? Or like here. Okay. Oh, God of War
All
changing
right.
cameras. That's what I'm talking about.
My endurance is waning.
Ooh, I saw something there. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing
This
me.
must be where Cordonon's contamination started. You got this. Don't tell
I
me
like
that.
those angles, like I can't go back, but it's like really God of War thing, like game is amazing, like the feeling of
Okay.
gameplay is, guys,
Don't
if
show
you,
you're nervous.
somebody watch that,
LAMBACH,
like
I'm
if
coming.
you didn't play this game
Wherever
yet,
you're hiding.
it's just no brainer,
As our honored guest,
honestly.
we do not hide.
Couple of bucks and you will have like the best experience ever had, because there's simply just no any game out there like any other RPGs. I mean, I'm not really like a PoE fan, but still I don't. Well, that's why I can't compare, because I mean I played the PoE maybe like half an hour, I didn't like it and I just uninstall. But then we can't really compare anything because the PoE, I guess, is like really old game, right? So, well, you can correct me in the comments if you like to. So the thing is, it's like I said, you can't really compare
I'm
any
gonna
game
catch my
because there
breath.
is no game out there. Like, this is just next gen game. Like maybe not like the graphics next gen, but it's like next generation of the RPGs, because just simply they take everything from the best worlds of every game, like God of War angles and the action, boss fights. Like, well, I am, you know, I'm just kind of overgeared. But if you're not overgeared, you can check the first episode. Like, I actually struggle with the boss, so I need to quit and leave the game and, you know, level up a little bit and, you know, look in for the gear. So the boss fights in general is kind of like the Dark Souls. I never played the Dark Souls, but I have an idea of the Dark Souls. Like it's really hard, so those fight bosses are not like really like, you know, brainlessly you will be clicking and, you know, you're gonna win the fight. Unless you like really tanky, you know, motherfucker like I was, so then yes. But that's not the point of playing the game. It's like you actually wanna go like almost with the same level which you've been in the first place. Like, I mean, actually when I was finishing episode 1, boss fights my gear was like really low, because every part of my gear was like level 7, so you're supposed to have at least like level 19 and then go to fight the boss. So I reckon to get that you need like a couple of more levels, like from 23 to 25, and then you're good to go. But also, like I said, I'm testing stuff, I'm figuring out everything, also because I just wanna do some nice, you know, YouTube stuff content, so yeah, I will take my time. And then I'm just gonna carry on with the story. What's going on? Delve into the incubation chamber.
I'm gonna catch my breath.
So yeah, we're just gonna crack on over there and see what's there. Here is nothing really amazing. The trash mobs, they can loot nice stuff, because I had one unique from some trash mobs. Or that was maybe the basic chest, I don't know right now. But then the rest is not
The only thing you should share
important.
right now is the helium.
Okay. So as you can see, there's like I killed a lot, right? And I don't really get much from it. And also, like, experience-wise right now, what's the levels of those creatures? 31, so usually you have to keep that in mind. It's like the mobs are 31, so we're supposed to be a little bit, you know, few level higher than actually the place where we are going, just simply because, well, then you will be, you know, a little bit more powerful. You don't really want to be under geared or anything like that. But also, with that being said, you don't really want to wait until level 40 like I am right now. So I think for the new players who will see that video, I don't know, like a year from now, I guess, or whatever, it's like ideally the stuff what I'm preparing and what I'm doing right now is really good place to understand where to level, because I will show you every level, area level to farm, like when you're 20 where you're supposed to go, when you're 30 where you're supposed to go, when you're 40 where you're supposed to go, when you're finishing the game on 50 what I'm going to do. So everything from my experience, which I think will be really useful, because the game, like hidden system mechanics of the itemization of the levels, E-levels, is like similar to Diablo 2, or even the same I can call it. But actually in the Wolcen we have the option we can choose, so we can see the E-level of the level. So like in the right corner always. Required level on the bottom corner is the level we need to obtain to be able to wear that. So when we are level 25 we can wear that, but E-level is the hidden system of the game. You can go to the settings, and in the settings, game settings, I don't know where is exactly, but that will be here. Display item type of the, no, show item level, so this is not ticked, so you just tick that window, apply and accept, and then you will see the E-level of the item. So 11 of the item means these items only you can found when you have level 42, but then you just need level 25 to wear that. So I know that sounds like kind of, I don't know, it's kind of awkward, or like wait, what? So this is like you can wear on level 25, but you need the level 42. Yeah, that's like how it works. Like, so it's kind of funny also if you're not gonna apply this, like you might not understand, because if you will do like that and you not see that, and you will found this, and then you will might think like, wait, what? Require level 25, so I'm like 42 and I still like dropping the level 25 items. So nope. So this is actually this item. Which one was it? So this item is actually level 42 item, which is really crazy good, as you can see even on the stats. So that's why it's really important to tick that to understand what level items are you actually founding, because then you might, you know, wonder about like, what the heck, like I'm playing so much, I'm like level, I don't know, 60 and I'm dropping items like requires level 30 something. So, but you know, those items are actually exactly or close to the level which you are. Which I will do a guide about this, like in depth, but only when I reach like the end game. So I need to be level 90 to do that guide properly, and also I need to gather every piece of my equipment on the highest possible level, which I guess still I don't know yet, but I think that will be the capped on the level 90. Like, that kind of makes sense, but still the highest level items might be on the level 88, for example, or maybe 89. We'll see. I really wish to be level 90, just because if it's level 89, it's bad. And why is bad? Well, what's the huge difference between 89 or 90? I just explain you guys right now, because when we have the Shrine of Offering, the Shrine of Offering will give you the best item level possible. So if the best legendary items are capped on level 89, that means when we hit the level 90, we only will have the offering of the rare items. And if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, I will explain that when I hit the level 90. But I already figured out this, and I'm already like thinking about this.
And failed miserably so far.
I guess I'm next on the list.
No. You and Hemlock share the same human strain, the same complexity. We failed on Hemlock. We do not want to commit energy into another doomed endeavor. Absorbing your organic mass into we will be enough for the treat.
The same human strain? What are you talking about?
You were modified somehow. Incidentally, your potential is impressive.
Modified? By whom?
Your energy signature is undefinable and absolute, as if every part of the universe were merged into it. Only a being of an absurd amount of power could make a human strain gifted with the ability to feed from raw energy and replicate it at will.
What do you mean by human strain?
Superior beings may sometimes invest huge amounts of power to create their own versions of humans. Half-breeds, gifted with powers of their creator.
Ascendeds.
You and we are not so different after all. We both are numerous. Your human strain seems to be interconnected with each other, tapping in each other's potential to reach new heights of power.
Stronger together. That's why you couldn't copy
Stronger
us.
together.
It seems even you have limits, LAMBACH.
Indeed,
LAMBACH.
our honored guest. The only thing we could replicate is Hemlock's pain. A permanent suffering that could hardly be translated to words.
What's tormenting him so much?
He's gifted with free will, as long as he furthers the interests of the Blind Prince. Even though his leash is short, his consciousness only accumulates the guilt of being powerless to prevent the destruction of what he cares for. We're surprised his mind hasn't fully collapsed yet. But enough about him. Before we absorb your organic mass, we want you to know of our successes more than our failures.
You shouldn't bother, really.
We have made great progress on replicating her. Behold.
Please, no.
What's going on here?
Kill me!
You ruined them. Luckily we have spares.
This needs to stop,
We have
LAMBACH.
spares.
Where is the damn Hellion so that we finish this?
Very well. You are close now. We will meet you there.
Okay. Okay, so what's going on? Incubation chambers. We are in the experimentation room. And that will be the another waypoint, right? So like we have two waypoints to go. Like this video actually will be really short, I think. Oh well. Next one, the next episode, I have to actually focus. Like I will be like justify on the waypoints. Like I'm halfway through, so just stop it halfway through. Okay, we got some pylon, some power pylon. I like the speed pylon the most, like really running or really fast, zoning and stuff. And the rest, I don't know. I mean, they probably just something like 50% attack and casting speed. The attack speed is always good, simply because I'm two-hand weapons. I'm really slow compared to the one-hand weapons. So that's really something good. I even considering myself to put, just starting to put the points like from right now to HDT points, because well, right now I have the finals, so that doesn't count. But after the finals disappear, I will show you my attack speed, and it's like a little bit higher than
It's not
from 0, or is below right now. I don't know. It depends obviously what items you're wearing, and I think right now I'm below the 0. Like the 0 will be neutral and score, so I'm not hitting any breaking points if there are any. I guess there are some breaking points that usually there are in the games. I didn't really dive into that mechanics and system of the game yet. Simply just want to enjoy the game, so don't bother. But sooner or later, I guess I will dive into that, because in every hack and slash and stuff is kind of like, you know, breaking point system. Just simply to understand, you know, how fast you can, you know, go, whatever, shoot, cast spells and stuff, such. Like Diablo 3, for example. I guess you know that, but just saying. Okay, there's a dungeon, and I don't mind to check the dungeon. Because the dungeon, remember, is always the best place to find some excitement. Well, I'm just talking about like legendary items. Shrine of Offering, or the Greed Shrine, or Shrine of Greed, whatever you want to call it. Is always something which I highly recommend it, to click on it and check. I already figured out something about the NPCs. So if you, because I found it a lot of times already, the NPC. If you like overgears like I am right now, and the level is 40 something, so I think the NPCs have like a hidden cap. So when you find the NPC in the Act 2, they're not going to have like really powerful stuff. Like everything what I found it right now is like close to level 20 something. So why I'm telling you guys this? Because I can found like rare items that are like, you've seen the level 40 2 rare items, but I can't found any unique. Like I can't buy anything from that unique merchant with the power of my level character, which that kind of makes sense, because well, then probably I would be like too much powerful. The long story short, I would try to figure it out like when I hit level 90 what we can get, but I think like everything what I will be getting on level 90 will be like close to my level character. But apparently right now the NPC is like back to there's like nothing fancy there. Obviously the level of the item is not that much, you know, important, because you can get something which is like lower level and still better with the stats, so you have to, you know, read closely what you're getting. Right now there's, you know, unique items. No value for me. Okay, so this dungeon, we are going to just have the reward. And the reward my roll to the legendary. And this is just like, just occurs in all my 42 level gameplay just once. But still, maybe I'll be lucky enough and I will get another chance. Not like those things are matters, to be honest. Like I said, you don't have to wait to level 40 to finish off the Act 2. Just simply with level 40, I guess you can finish off Act 3. But still, like I said, I just want to take my time. I'm just taking my time to do everything in the game. The most important part when you're doing it this way, it's like you just grabbing like every part of the game, like you just, you know, when you're just running straight forward, you're just missing a lot of content. And I reckon like most of the people which they already done the story modes, they don't even understand like lots of stuff. Yay, we just done it, waiting for the season 20 of Diablo. Woo! Yeah, it's like, so I'm not one of those people.
Your patronage is
I'm actually considering myself to even swap to the Wolcen, like totally from Diablo 3. Even considering to not playing the season totally, but I don't know that yet for sure. It's all about like if it's the end game in the Wolcen. If we have the end game in the Wolcen, it's like no question asked, it's no brainer. I will do 2 videos about that. The first one when I play like probably 1,000 hours, or maybe even more.
It's not possible.
I mean, if I would be really enjoying the game and swapping, I will do the review after a couple of weeks from now, like after reaching like at least 500 hours or maybe 1,000 hours, and I will tell you like pros and cons. But I guess the only would be like good stuff. I just possibly I can see anything wrong from playing this game right now so far. And then I will do the another video, which like will be kind of compare video, like compare Diablo 3 to the Wolcen, but I think will be more like comparing Diablo 4 and 3 to the Wolcen, because we know quite a lot already from the Diablo 4 perspective developers. I think like it's not much, but honestly, like it's quite a lot. It's like, you know, rule systems and you know, itemization and stuff. So you already seen the skill tree. You might consider that as like it's not much, but honestly, it's like I reckon 80% of the content already they're showing us like from the Diablo. Like I know we don't know the other classes, we don't know the every items and such, but that's not the point. It's like Blizzard always was trying, like after releasing the Diablo 3, to do everything like really easy to be, just for the purpose so to gather as much player as possible. Like for example, it's no brainer, they're just doing the content for the PlayStation player, so that's like really important part to game have to be like approachable to everybody. And in other words, that means they're just trying to achieve the point like even retard is able to play the game. So yeah, this is the bad approach, because before Diablo 1, Diablo 2, they didn't really think like creating the game so the, you know, 10 years old kids can play it. I'm not trying to, you know, say anything bad about the kids or whatever age you are. Like, I don't mind. I used to play the games as well when I was 10. Probably I started when I was 5, 10, 15, 20 or whatever. But just what the point is, when I was playing the games and I was 5 years old, I have to, you know, take the dictionary and check, because everything was in English, and check, you know, what I have to do exactly in order to do that, because there wasn't any like translation, and then that's really good.
I did it.
And then you might think like, what's the point? Like if you like your English is native. So I mean the point is like the games was hard always, and then yeah, that's it. Like until right now they most trying to figure it out the way like everybody can play that, even if you never played hack and slash. So they focus like 100% on that, not really for like soul of the game. What I try to say, like Diablo 4, there's like we already know almost everything that would be in that game. And I'm not really amused by it. I mean, I'm gonna buy it straight away, I'm gonna play it, and then I can tell you my feelings about this, because right now, you know, you can just simply, well, I don't know, I mean, well, I can judge because, well, we didn't play and it's nothing close to came out, but the idea is like, okay, well, I tell you a little bit here, like, so what I don't like it, like, because I used to play the Diablo, like, Diablo 2 since came out, I don't even know which year was it, don't remember. And the thing is, like, in Diablo 2, everybody been exciting about their, you know, rune wars, because you need to, you know, gather those runes, which is like really extremely hard to find. So you also have the content, like you have to look in for something which is really hard to find. By saying hard to find,
like the one below
like you have to play a couple of months to find.
It's redirecting Cordenon's energy
Right?
towards the conflux. Hell, it's already at full power.
And after, you know, manage to maybe trade this for some other items which they're hard to find. I'm just gonna talk a little bit, because you can trade items within the game system, like you just clicking on the other character and then 2 windows are going to pop out and then you can, you know, trade stuff. I'm just gonna sell the items. This is the last waypoint? This is the last waypoint. I reckon this is like the boss fight here.
Greetings.
Long story short, the game is really hard to obtain the items, but then at the end of the day, when you obtain those items, you are really happy and you feel rewarded. Like, really fucking rewarded, because you spent lots of time and you are like really happy. Like, I can't express myself how happy you are when you getting, you know, those crazy Diablo 2 items. And in Diablo 3 there is no such thing, and Diablo 4 there won't be that such thing as well, because they already what they done it. Like, just for example, this is Diablo 4, right? And those things, they will be the runes. So then they've done it like one kind of the rune is like the rune which give you the stuff. Like, for example, that rune give you like a 10% attack speed, and the other rune will be the activator of that rune. Activator always will be the skill we are using. So, for example, when I'm using my first skill, so the activator rune, which will be Wings of the Ishmir, will be activating my 10 increased attack speed. And there is nothing innovative about this. Actually, it's fucking up the game already very hard, from my point of view, because basically you don't have any run words, because there are not run words. The run words working like you have the several runes, you putting them to the weapon, and then you getting some run word. For example, the run word of the Heart of the Oak. You put in the couple runes, you get the Heart of the Oak, and the Heart of the Oak is like the item. So, for example, it's a Bishop Warhammer. So, for example, you put in couple of runes and you're getting the Bishop Warhammer. The rune word, which is called Bishop Warhammer, and they give you like a powerful item, and you're really crazy about it, you're really excited. You just want to grind those runes because you want to get the Bishop Warhammer. So, you're getting the point right now. And in Diablo 4, those runes are like, they're not doing anything. It's not innovative, it's not exciting. You're just putting whatever runes to the weapon, and they're not giving you the run word. They're just runes. The one is the some buff, and the other is the activator of that buff. So it's nothing innovative, and it's nothing exciting. Also the itemization is the same like from Diablo 3, and also we are not going to put any skills whatsoever, because everything will be like automatic. And we just will be gathering the main stuff from the gear, so it's like everything is really simplified the way like you can play on the console and you can simply, you know, press one button, and I think that's like already there won't be, I mean, like, if you're expecting something from Diablo 4, just don't, guys. Just honestly, that would be a really nice game to play because of the graphics, because they have money to design properly, and would be like probably nice product to play. But expectations, just don't try to expect anything. And at the end of the day, Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 is not Diablo. This is just the game to put the title on it, so that product will be sold very well for the you know, customers. So that's how it works within the Diablo 3, and that's going to work the same with the Diablo 4. And I can judge this just simply by the fact of the run words of Diablo 4. They just took the same names of the runs from Diablo 2, but they don't have any purpose of the run words, because at the end of the day they are not runs. They're just like they explain. So some kind of like a buff run and the activator run. And this is not run words. This is bollocks. But I think I'm just gonna talk more about this in the other video. Okay, so this is the final boss.
Created us, so that we could bestow his gift on Cordenon. He's to offer your organic mass. You will be part of something much greater.
Sorry to disappoint, LAMBACH, but it will have to be a no. You said you knew where the piece of the Helion was. I don't see anything.
We did not lie. The previous bearer of the artifact reached our chamber to defy us. The relic you want joined the we. You may enter in contact with it once you have provided us your organic mass, for it is inside of us.
You ate it? Oh, come on, LAMBACH. I've had enough of your games. We finish this right now.
Okay. 20,000. There's 200,000. Don't really bother what's going on. Until I'm not like half bar, so I don't really care what's going on.
Once we replicate your
But actually I can apply the damage and move around. So like I can even do like that, guys. Epic fight. Smacking down. Blah, blah, blah. What's going on here? I think this is just first fight.
Rejoice, guest. You might cease your stream of consciousness, but
I like
your
that.
organic mass will be granted immortality as a part of we.
Okay. I reckon that wasn't the first fight. This was the end.
Either it's dead, or it's really pissed off.
Alright, okay. That makes sense. A bit simple. Oh boy. That's well done.
It will serve a higher purpose now, as they do.
This is epic. This is fucking amazing. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. What? What's going on? How am I supposed to avoid this? Like, oh, and that. This is some fight. Let's actually think about a little bit, I guess. Like, I don't really know how to approach what I'm supposed to fight. Oh, okay, the hands. Okay, so we're just trying to hit hands and trying to avoid whatever it's going to be.
This is futile.
Okay. I mean, sometimes even if I see something coming, like the, you know, those red beams. Okay, so I have to go to the left side actually. Those hands here, I guess. Okay. Spinning. But I have to say, sometimes even if I see something is coming, I can't really avoid because I already click the. Oh, that's actually close. I already click dodge or something, and then. Or just simply you can't, you know, dodge 2 times in a row, like just instantly. Okay. I think we're almost done here. Oh my god. I'm dead! Like, how the fuck I'm dead? Like, I was the full bar. Where is something to hit here? I have no idea.
not possible.
I think I have to wait until something going out, like the hand or something. That's the idea of this, or... I'm dead again. I'm fucking literally dead. Die. Okay. It wasn't that easy, to be honest. Formidable.
I'm flattered. Farewell, LAMBACH.
What's going on there?
Finally. This better be worth it.
Okay. And the loot, as always, crappy loot, which is a shame. I think like they're supposed to change that to the way like it's always one legendary or unique item. I don't know. I just feel it like that. Okay. So you have to teleport from here, or you can go somewhere. I guess no.
Is there no other way?
The more you resist our prayers, the longer it will take for you to heal.
Tell me you have some good news.
I
I
have
got the
good news.
first piece of the Hellion.
Impressive. I told you. As long as one of us is left standing, hope remains. Now, you've secured a chance to stop Fury's ascent.
We almost died back there. Val, how do you feel?
I'm getting better. Thanks to their witchcraft.
Unfortunately, resting isn't an option. We have to join my brothers garrisoned at the Vault of Truth, where the second half of the Hellion awaits. Once it's whole again, they will march with us on the Republican fortress of Crimson Keep.
You're quick to speak of war for a man that was recently wounded.
We Ascended are gifted with imbued resilience.
So I hear.
Still, it will take more than us alone to make our way to the ritual.
How do you even know the conflux of energies is inside the Crimson Keep?
When my order first saw the signs of Fury's ascent, we studied them. And it led us there.
You were part of the Brotherhood operation that attacked it.
We didn't attack it. We wanted to approach the strange structure in its center that Republicans call the Monolith, and study the signs of Fury's ascent to stop the ritual before it even began. However, when we arrived, the Monolith activated. Demonic spawns of Fury started appearing, pacifying Republican and Brotherhood soldiers alike, and sending them against those that resisted. I managed to escape due to my abilities, but Crimson Keep fell to the pacification soon after, now protecting the ritual place and Ahriman's coming.
Crimson Keep. We used to hear rumors about it, about this strange monolith too. It's a remote fortress in the Northern Barrens known as the Red Wastes. Yes?
Yeah, it checks out. This fortress is known even amongst Republicans for its secrecy. I'm not surprised that they were using it to quarantine this monolith.
Well, we know what we have to do. Hand me the piece of the Hellion and get ready to depart. The road ahead won't be pleasant.
Okay. Red Bolt. I don't know, my one is better always. I mean, the level 17 is better, plus 30 attack damage, so I like that plus 30 attack damage. And the rest affixes are crap, so I have to choose something like would be really good. Well, 400 maximum life. Well, I think that's already better. Like actually getting like lots of life on this one. Nope. 4 shields is usually for mages. Nope. This one. critical hit damage. And this one giving us like loss of life in exchange of that 15% attack damage. Added to spells, the damage added to spells is not really good because I'm not using any spells. And also we have loss of life, to be honest. Maybe this one. Like none of those balls are like what I like it. That's 30 attack damage. Critical hit damage. But then nothing else. And then like lots of life in exchange of 15% attack damage. Nothing more because spell damage is not important because I'm not running any spells. Critical hit damage. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna pick this one with the life, but still I don't know, it's like really the better option. We're decreasing a little bit of the damage, but then we have lots of life, one socket, which I think I can reroll to 2 sockets, so I'm just gonna try it. The launch event. What's going to happen right now is probably just we're going to Act 3, like new city or new place. We'll see. Like I said, just straight after this video I will figure out the rest of the spots, but I think those areas on that episode, they've been already like nothing to discover. Yeah, chapter 3. No matter the odds. Oh, okay, cool name actually.
We have to journey north, all the way north.
Excuse me.
There, the Hellion shall be made whole again. My brethren, the army of Truth-Seekers will join forces with us.
It's epic.
We
it's
shall
nice.
march to stop Fury's ascent. One final push that will determine the fate of mankind.
Okay, and I'm just going to stop there. With that nice view. Can I go closer a little bit? Yeah, looks epic. Looks nice. So I'm just gonna spoil you a little bit what's going on. Some cannons, big cannons. Fortress. The city. We're always apparently going to the same city. So there will be a quite few spots to discover. And I think that was it for that episode. I will clip that fight with the boss, with the final boss, which wasn't really like, well, was kind of like, I can tell like that will be really hard for the people with level 30, honestly. And I don't, you know, doubt about this. And then other than that, I wanna do some final words. I think, yeah, that's what I mentioned already. Right now I just will go and, or I can't go and figure it out. actually, which is funny right now because I can't go to the other location. Ah! So I can do that video. yeah, because well, if you're actually going there to the chapter 3, then we don't see the chapter 2 locations, but I think the farming route for level 30 actually will be better to doing them somewhere around here, I guess. But other than that, I have to figure it out the other way if I can go back to the chapter 2, but I believe so. There's no other way to going into. So I'm not gonna do that then. Oh well, I reckon like most of the people here there will be with the level 30-ish or 30 something, so still like farming from level 30 to level 40, probably something like those areas here. There will be the areas, but I have to keep that in mind before the final boss. I have to always stop the game and then just you know, do some other content before I will go. Well, actually this is like the third chapter, so I can just do the most stuff from the third chapter, because after this I reckon the mini-map doesn't change. We're just gonna stuck in this place or move forward to something else, I have no idea. Okay, thank you very much guys for watching, and take care. I'll see you in the next episode, like chapter 3. I'll see what's going to happen. So bye bye, and see you next time.